Well, as you guys know, I have not met Mr. Right yet, but I have been having fun, along with the disappointments. I I wish somebody would have told me how hard dating is. I didn't know. I thought it would be so easy managing, work and my new assistant and my interns and, going to date every week. I didn't take into consideration at all how it feels to, get dressed up all the time. What happens if you launch a campaign and you're not getting referrals? I didn't think about that either. And so while I'm having a great time and, I'm really glad that I launched the campaign, as you guys know on the blog, I was having some serious doubts. And the good news is I've been reading. And I've been reading quite a few date books actually in my spare time since I haven't found any new dates. One of them is The Surrendered Single by Laura Doyle. And in this book, there is a quote that literally helps me, and it's helped me a lot this week. And it says, "I learned that the only way to have the thing I most wanted and feared was to stay the course." And so what I realized is that as I go through this journey, even though there are so many times when I want to give up and I just don't. And so that's what I've learned for this week. What keeps me going is I know that there is a man who is seeking me just as much as I'm seeking him. And so while I can't treat dating like a marketing campaign like I thought, I am going to keep putting myself out there. And so I realized this week I have to get out more. I work all the time. And actually this campaign I've made into another job. And so I've learned to kind of lax a little bit with it. And so I'm going, last night I went out to a Scrabble meeting. I love Scrabble. I love Scrabble. And I had such a good time hanging out with people I didn't know. And while there was anxiety at first, I got comfortable very quickly. What I have learned so far from this campaign is that dating is not easy. I feel like I'm the only person on the planet who didn't know that. I feel like everyone else is like, what were you thinking? Working full time, managing your interns, and then dating on top of that every week? But no, I had to go and do it. No, I can do it. And so I think if anything, I've learned that I need to kind of lax a little bit. I told everyone that I was having fun and I really was trying to have fun with it, but I ended up making it into a big, huge marketing project, which it is. But I think that I've learned I need to have a little bit more fun with it. What helps a lot by dating is you kind of learn a little bit more about what it is you want, what it is that you don't want. And it's funny, but as I've thought about all the things that I want in a guy, as I go out and meet, some of the dates that I've been on, as I go out and meet them, I'm like, you know what? Wow, I want a guy who's really patient. So I didn't even know that I wanted that until I got a chance to get out and go on a date with someone. And so now I have to take the next step and literally go out and, set up the profile. I had a meeting, an appointment with the matchmaker. That didn't happen. So, there's definitely some disappointments. But what I've learned is in order to get what you want, you've got to just literally stay the course. And so this week, more than anything, I've learned to just stay the course. I saw my ex this week, and I got to be honest, it was kind of nerve-wracking. I found myself going back down memory lane, and I was questioning and doubting whether or not I made the right decision to move on and launch the campaign to meet someone else. And what I've come to realize is it's so easy for me to get caught up in the familiar instead of, facing the fears and facing the difficulties of doing something new. And so, honestly, I had a lot of thought about whether or not I had made the wrong decision to, part ways in the relationship. And I figured, you know what, maybe I did, but I'm gonna go this year and go through the dating process and go on my 47 more dates and see what the outcome, will be. I think a lot of times because we're scared, we retreat back to old ways, and I'm not doing that this time around. Love tip for this week is I think what I'm learning more than anything, I've been so focused on trying to find the right mate. And I realized this week that I have to be the right person in order to attract the right person. That's my love tip for this week. Be the right person in order to attract the right person.